Right. Excuse me for a moment. Before I actually start going in, I need to reset Grand Theft Auto 5. I can't even hear any audio from the game. So, let us begin. It's possible enough that EDG is actually going to go into this. He's just going to call me into the voice chat. He's going to try to tell me differently about this kind of crap. I'm going to load up story, and then I'm going to load up online, because online can work whether you play on the normal story mode or whether you play on the online. It's going to take a moment because it's establishing a connection. Alright. The game's loading up. We're actually going to get this out of the way. I cannot wait to see what Midnight Street Club 5 is going to throw at me. AKA the most hideous, most insipid game community I've ever heard of in the whole entire existence of Grand Theft Auto. I'm actually going to fix the resolution a bit, so as soon as I am through with this, when loading's done, I'm going to go through the settings to fix it. Okay, there we go. So bear in mind, I'm actually going to be waiting for this for quite a while. Mainly because Grand Theft Auto, the normal Grand Theft Auto, takes a while to load, much like the consoles, in which case I don't even know why. This is not even a CD port. But Grand Theft Auto has its moments throughout the gameplay. Whether it's loading up the actual game itself or, well, just that pretty much. So supposedly, what DDGX28 was saying is that this has been released for the PC and on the PS5. Now, I'm just gonna say this. Like I said about the game itself being re-released, it's pointless. It's crap. And this fan fiction, it's crap. Hold on. So I'm actually gonna change it up a bit. This is really trippy. Now if I could just find a way to actually get full screen to load up. There we go. That should do it. Now streaming should capture the gameplay. There we go. Oh, okay, I spawned in the beach.
Franklin,
I don't care. It's time to go play Midnight Street Club 5. You mean to tell me that this is currently offline? Are you stupid? Did Rockstar Games ruin the game already? It's stupid. I think I'm gonna try to do it through the launch through the online launcher. No, 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 no. Close. There we go. I added an extra window to see the display. Now it will capture the gameplay in a moment. You just need to bear in mind I need to actually get into the game before I actually do certain gameplay about this dumb fan fiction. Now DDG might come in and call me about this. He's been already calling me about how I broke a few rules. I really don't care about the rules considering the fact that they're not really enforced now. Are they? They don't feel like they're enforced. That's the thing. And that I'm not actually playing Midnight Street Club 5. I was playing the prologue. I'm supposed to beat that before I start playing online. Normal GTA Online. If you played GTA on the PC, there are people that actually played it a long time ago. They realize that you have to beat the story mode prologue in order to get to online. But there's the thing that people don't understand is that they should have asked questions about GTA Online for the PC, what it requires. And then you'll know right away. The thing that is required to play online for the PC is to beat prologue. And I could assume that's pretty much the same thing for the normal consoles too. one of my friends, A Garza's online playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I'd be like, oof! Hunting Pack Remix. Why do I care about the Hunting Pack Remix if literally not everyone plays those type of game modes, and the people who plays them are just probably ultimate tryhards? Test track. Try out the Bravado Buffalo G STX, the Classic Tulip, and Benefactor Schlagen GT. I'll try them out. Unless Rockstar Games makes the cars cheaper. If Rockstar Games could make the cars cheaper in this game, because literally, making them expensive there's no point in doing that. If they could make them cheaper, then I'll buy them. There. And literally, you see, this is loading up Grand Theft Auto Online. This is ultimately annoying. It takes a long while just for something like this to occur. So literally, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get through this stupid stream. I mean, like, I'll show DDG wrong about this being a good community. I don't mind that. The only issue is just waiting for Grand Theft Auto Online to load. Like, is this necessary? Is this loading screen supposed to take long necessarily? I feel like it shouldn't. Like, honestly, I feel like it doesn't need to be necessary for me to wait this long. But ultimately, it just feels like Rockstar Games wants to waste my time. It's reason number one why I don't like playing online. Watch, probably loading to Franklin is gonna be worse. Because I'm gonna need to load an invite-only session. Reason number two is how Rockstar Games is just what they're doing with their game. That's the number two reason. Oh, and by the way, DDG, if you're watching this stream, I've noticed something. You did make the comments on those streams. Let me ask you this. Like, really, let me ask you this. You're already coming to the fact that I'm breaking these rules. You want to know why? Because it sounds like you're being too strict to the community itself on Grand Theft Auto Online about your little fan fiction. And literally, when it comes to something like this that involves racing, that involves cars, no one, and I mean no one, is usually strict about this kind of crap. So why are you coming around and trying to be like, I don't know who's the most strict person in the world. I don't even know who is very strict around here. I can only assume you're one of those people. You're just enforcing a lot of rules. I get the idea no weapons should be used, but when you're trying to say that people are supposed to start off with a crappy ASEA, this proves to me the fact that you want people to start off real badly inside this game. All in all, basically, I don't even want the ASEA. The ASEA is crap. I'll say that much. And to be honest, actually what would make more valid sense is that I drive a Dinka Blister Compact, which is a much more older Honda Civic than an ASEA. Like that makes more sense than just driving a crappy sedan that is just front wheel drive. If I want a front wheel drive car, I'll take the Blister overall. No explanations, no questions. I'll take that car over the stupid ASEA. And another reason why I don't follow these rules is because I could do my own type of rules inside the stream. And plus, I'm the one who's mainly playing alone, so really, I don't have to follow your rules right now. Let's just wait till online actually loads. I'm gonna end up getting myself a sedan somewhere off the street. I'm not even gonna buy. I already skipped a tutorial, so I don't even need to play it right away. And plus, I bought a Criminal Enterprise starter pack for this game for some apparent reason. It just didn't occur to me that it wouldn't matter. Apparently, people like DEG are just too picky about things.
What the fuck do you think you're doing? No, fool! Ain't what I'm saying! I'm the motherfucking victor!
No, I asked you if that was red. No, sir. My name
Hey,
is
what's
not
happening
Red
with it,
either.
pimp? You know who it is. It's your boy LD. Hey, I know we ain't chopped it up in a minute, but I got a homie that needs something. And y'all just might make a perfect partnership. Let me read this thing. Looking for a professional operative to co-manage private intelligence business catering to celebrities and high net worth individuals. If that sound like you, nigga, you need to get your name on the lease over at Dynasty 8 Executive. And my boy gonna holler at you. Peace.
Okay, I get the idea you're trying to convince me that, but
We're the only ones who knows the way it really is.
I'm busy doing something much more important than your missions, Lamar. I'm sorry.
Oh my. I haven't seen you in a while.
Thank you. Trying to pick a car around here. Screw trying to get an apartment and screw trying to get a garage. I'm not gonna be wasting my money for that kind of stuff. So I'm actually just gonna steal off a car, try to customize it a bit to my own liking. Hopefully results will come in differently. I'm just gonna get this over with. Because I know for the shadow of the doubt, trying to have an apartment is gonna be an issue when it concerns over bills, monthly payments, and stuff like that.
Pinhead.
Move out of my way. Overall, I don't see an ASEA around here anywhere, but then again, I don't really care about the ASEA because it's a crap car. I'll just take this here, Fugitive. That should seal the deal.
T-shirt from Philippines. Can't see my dirty, you have to see my clean. All girl you will see, enough for me scheme, enough. 1 hour clocks and skinny jeans. Somebody like weird. Can't see my dirty.
I mean, that was pointless. Alright, well, let's see what is on the map. The feature series? No, that's annoying. So I'm actually gonna hop off the stream for a bit. Hopefully I could get something out of the whole entire stupidity as to what DDG wants me to do. I have to go back and forth for this. Bear in mind. I think I'd do a better job playing Midnight Club Los Angeles or even playing Need for Speed Undercover than trying to do this fan fiction. I'll just say that much. I'm gonna be honest, when I was watching the story mode video, it just made me wanna puke. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and skip the introduction, forget about it. I said I was gonna customize the car. I forgot about there being a customization shop. The thing is, I don't really play Grand Theft Auto 5 nor Grand Theft Auto Online, so I don't really know my things very well. And then again, I don't really care about this game anymore because Rockstar Games ends up ruining it anyways. Like, tell me, which was the good update we've ever had, aside a tuners update? There are no better updates made than the tuners.
Good to go.
So, realistically, you cannot sit by the faces and expect me to think differently about this game. I think I'll do sides. Neon color is blue. Tracker and full coverage. Bruh. I'll just do yellow on blue. Respray. I don't even want to do a respray, so I'm not going to touch it. Not very much modifications. Wheels, I'll do I mean, it makes sense that this is a much more older car, so I'll just put these tuner Cosmo wheels. Tire smoke. If blue is not an option, I'm not putting that. Wheel color. I obviously gotta have it that royal blue. Horns. I guess I'll just put that horn.
Like my gay cousin.
So sadly, I won't be able to see very much of the comments that people are going to be putting into the stream, considering the fact that I don't have my computer. I don't have extra monitors for a computer to be looking back and forth throughout the stream. And plus, I'm using my phone to actually see what this insipid story of Midnight Shit Club 5 wants me to do. Alright, we got DDG's gigantic, inconvenient, pointless Sharpie showing all the Look, in the story it literally says sedan. So are you saying that I should So you literally cannot just tell me that racing inside this game, you want me to race with an ASEA. Like, that is insipid. Because the story you made previously requires me to drive a sedan. So literally, I mean, look, the Fugitive is a sedan and I could race with it, so it really isn't very much of a problem to me. What do I know? This guy is just loose in his head. Alright, so the first race is going to be over the hump. Boy, I wonder how chaotic this is going to be. I'm actually going to go ahead and try to load up an alternate source to at least see a comment or two. Because to be honest, I might be missing out on a comment or two, and I don't really want to miss on it just properly. So I'm actually going to go ahead and check. Alright, I haven't gotten a comment just yet. I did want to make sure. Alright, so the number of laps, 3, sedans, current, whatever. On. Catch up off, slipstream on. Alright, everything good? Everything good. Let's go ahead and get this over with. Matchmaking closed, because I hate racing in open lobbies. It's ultimately annoying. So, first race. Over the hump. Clower class is sedan. Laps are 3. Time of day, any, and clear. And I'm going to race inside of my custom fugitive, and I'm going to select the bird. Because, fuck this fan fiction. Now the cowboy anchorman is ready to do this race. I mean, I know this feels empty, DDG, but your opinion on trying to get me to play this with other online players is just insipid. The racing is just literally dog water. So that's why I'm racing alone. Oh, and by the way, you might be happy enough to see that I do not have any weapons available, but I will point out the middle finger all I want. This deserves to be in a stunt track more than a normal road. Like, literally. This kind of racing, if you're trying to jump over the humps. And if you're bound to crash into cars jumping over them. I'm just saying. That's an opinion. Feel free to be salty about it all you want. I could care less. This is supposed to be a V8, but the engine looks like a... I think it looks like an inline. But yet, here's the thing. The engine detail's not too much. Even Mafia 2, 2K was ahead of their time when it comes to engine detail. And that's because Mafia 2 is a criminally underrated game. Criminally underrated. And yet I feel like it did a better job than this game. Like, my amazement is by far over Mafia 2 than Grand Theft Auto 5. I would say Grand Theft Auto 4 too, but I don't want to be too harsh on Grand Theft Auto 4, considering the fact that it's one of the historic best Grand Theft Auto games I've ever played at my time of my childhood. I mean, the car customization in this game is on par, but overall, it's just annoying with the hefty price tags. You can't tell me otherwise. Wow, this is so fun. Not. I'm actually just gonna get through all of it without even following a certain majority of rules. I could care less about the rules because there's... like, in the Discord, DGG has, there are no moderators to tell me what I should do otherwise. And even though DGG owns the whole entire thing, he didn't even make himself a modder to enforce that rule against me. The racing with online players is actually crap. I'm just being literal right there. At least, unlike GTA, Mafia at least enforces the laws of speeding against certain people, and they also enforce crashing into other cars. The law of you not supposed to you not hitting other people's cars. I could only assume drunk driving is another one of those, but I don't really know. Oh, and also, trying to get some food or drinks from certain restaurants to replenish your health, rather than just going and getting a first aid kit. I mean, sure, GTA San Andreas and maybe even back further to GTA Vice City. Vice City was actually the start of restaurants, yet GTA has evolutionized it. But the restaurant mechanic of this game series have gotten more worse since Grand Theft Auto 4. And that's because in Grand Theft Auto 4, you're only able to buy one food. One food. No vote. Free mode, because that's where I need to go in order to get the next race. So it shows when it shows me, DDG has made this video to show me what the progression's supposed to be. I feel like it's sloppy. I'll say that now. I'll say that in a million years as much as I like. I'll say that even the day I'm gonna die. That this is literally sloppy. Like, this progression is just too shoddy. And that's me saying otherwise. Look, that's the payment. 3,998. That's crap payment right there inside of this game. Telling me that making money is supposedly good. Get the hell out of here with that excuse. Play job. Rockstar created. Races. Next one's Downtown Underground. I don't think it's anywhere near here. They probably just removed it from this port. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. If it's not there, I'm not gonna do it. So instead, I'm gonna do In the Grove, because that's the next race that I need to do. In the Grove. You know, Grove Street. When I think of Grove Street, I think of wanting to play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Point to point. Okay, so it's a sprint race. Closed. Launched the race. I haven't even begun the race and yet it's just telling me that it's already finished. It ain't finished if I ain't done with it now, am I? Look, I mean, you can't see it, but I'm putting my I'm putting my fist onto my cheek. This definitely tells me that I am bored. Look, this is not very much of a challenge. And I don't even want to do it with online players because online players just makes it more worse. They don't even know how to drive inside this game outside of racing. I mean, I'm not that perfect, but hell, I probably would do a lot more better job if people don't crash. Maybe if they were to prove that they're the best at racing, play against me on Forza. I'm there. I could race anytime. I really don't care. Play me on the possible game of CarX Street made by CarX Technologies. That's when the game releases. Or better yet, race me against Need for Speed. Either Need for Speed Rivals or Need for Speed Heat. I'm there anytime, boy. Just don't expect me to say otherwise that I'm actually correct, that you don't even know how to race aside playing these terribly made racing mechanics of a video game. Cutting corners involves SUVs, so I'm actually gonna go without having to get an SUV. Mainly the fact because I don't have a property. So in other words, that's me saying screw these rules. I'm not following what you say, DDG. Because literally, you're not enforcing them, as I said. Besides, this kind of Discord thing sounds insipid enough as it is. So you're trying to tell me to play this the other way around. Literally, this is Grand Theft Auto 5. How am I going to play this the other way around? And how are you going to expect me to play it and enjoy it when literally I could be bored real easily as of now? And honestly, I am bored as of now. I mean, I prefer to play Need for Speed Undercover or even Street Racing Syndicate more than this crap. Better yet, I probably prefer to play Forza Horizon. And that's because you complain about Forza Horizon being so boring. Boy, it's just a racing game. What do you want Turn 10 to do? They're not going to give you what you want specifically. I mean, sure, they'll give you for certain cars as of the game, but they're not going to ensure everything as to street racing, cops, nitrous, all of that. They're not going to do that. Well, unless the player decides to play as the cop, then that's a different story. But still, it's not going to change Turn 10 Studios' mind. No matter how hard you try to make it possible. I'll say that much. Next race is cutting corners. Yeah, DDG says it incorrectly. Cutting corners. What do you have? I mean, DDG, let me ask you this. Do you have coronavirus? I'm just joking. You probably don't have coronavirus, but you do have idiot niece language. I'll say that much. So I'm actually gonna speed run through my way to these first few races, and then once I'm done, I'll do another set tomorrow, pretty much. Cutting coronas. Okay, never mind. That's actually the name of this race. You know, it should have been called cutting corners, not coroners. You're trying to get people to say that the game has coronavirus. I mean, that'd be like a bra moment right there. But it's a bra moment right now when you're trying to say cutting coroners. Ooh. I think I'll take this instead of all the other ones, because I like myself a mammoth inside of Grand Theft Auto. This is actually quite interesting. Never have I ever seen a newer type of mammoth truck, aside the Mammoth Patriot, which was the same crap we got from GTA 4. Alright, so this should be a sharp right. Oh boy. I think the squatty is bad for that corner. It's gonna be a big issue. No, 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 no. Well, that ain't, but that, it ain't that bad at least. Up to there. Screw that. Screw that Mercedes. I mean, overall, the Railroad G-Wagon is pretty cool, but this is a video game, so I'll just disrespect the truck in the game. Ooh, much like how I could disrespect this Prius. No! The Prius is actually lucky. But to be honest, Prius is not that bad. It's just the people that drive it is the main issue. Like when you got people that think that they run the road because they're driving a hybrid car, or that they're telling people that they're emitting harmless stuff. Boy, the hybrid car is much more bad than a normal petrol engine. I don't even know what you're talking about. You can tell me otherwise, it's an electric car, but I'm saying this, it's a hybrid, so literally it is not fully electric. Move out the way. I actually prefer to play Midnight Club 3 more than this crap. At least Midnight Club 3's customization was pretty cool, and that it feels much more fast-paced than this. That's all I have to say. This just feels slow. This just feels boring. I just feel like I want to go to sleep because of this crap. Disrespect to the Prius. Okay, not gonna lie, that was kind of intriguing. So far, the jump above a Prius was more interesting than this stupid fan fiction. I'll just say that much. Better get out the way. I got a big truck and I'm not afraid to crush you with it. You see, it was just as bad as that red Premier you saw earlier in the stream. This may seem like a pickup, but it's literally classified as an SUV inside this game. Before I continue, want to complain to me? Look at this otherwise. Look at this right over here, right next to Squatty. It says SUVs. Overall, if you're just gonna complain about me when it comes to the Squatty, you're just overall dumb. Let's check back again, real quickly. Top chat hasn't gotten anything so far. That's a generic standing for this game. This kind of fan fiction is boring. That it's a waste of my time. Free mode, cutting coroners is done. Okay, so that's supposedly the 50% of career made to this game. Even though one race wasn't even inside of this. AKA this dumb fan fiction. To be honest, when I'm looking at this kind of stuff that DDG made for a story video, I just see it completely crap.
It's not my fucking bad, is it?
You may not be able to see it on the stream, but I am watching it on this channel. Let's see what DDG has to say. It's literally the same comment. What's this? Bruh, you're the reason why we can't get a Midnight Club. You don't get it. If we act like GTA 5 is a Midnight Club game and play it as a Midnight Club game and call it Midnight Street Club 5, Rockstar will know that us fans of Midnight Club still wants a new one. So do it. Otherwise, I will tell everyone that you don't like Midnight Club at all. Like you don't like all the Midnight Club games that came out. Let me ask you. Hold on. Let me go straight into the Discord. Let me just get this out of the way real quick by saying this. Well, actually, I'm not even going to bother about this Discord. DDG, you know one thing that I will say out of all things? You're actually incorrect. I do like Midnight Club. But you know what the main issue is? Is that Rockstar Games don't even care. So, they don't even care if they're actually focusing on what the fans want. The modern Rockstar games pretty much suck. So they're not even going to give us a new Midnight Club game for the sake of making more Grand Theft Auto games. I mean, the series died out ever since Midnight Club Los Angeles, and they're not even going to bother making a new one. So you can't just sit through idly by the expressions and tell me, hey, that I should think this differently. Hey, I don't like acting like this is Midnight Club. Because this is not Midnight Club. I'll say that much. I'm not even going to call it by its proper name as you say it would. I know that the fans of Midnight Club, wants a new game by Rockstar Games. But the main issue I'm having right here is that Rockstar Games don't even care. So they'll focus on Grand Theft Auto as much as they like. They will not have any hesitation to do so. So, no, I'm not gonna do it. Screw you. You might as well ban me all you like. I don't give a rat's bottom if you do that to me or not. Like you don't like all the Midnight Club games that came out. I like Midnight Club 3 and Midnight Club Los Angeles. And Midnight Club 2 was kind of interesting when I tried it out a few years later. But you cannot sit idly by saying that I do not like Midnight Club. You could think about it all you like. You could say it all you like, but the truth comes down to me that I like it the most. And with these angry emojis, it proves to me the fact that you are salty, that I am right and you are wrong. I'm not playing around with this shit. Yeah, neither am I. Jeez, God forbid that I don't even like your stupidity to exist inside of this world. But hey, you somehow you don't even learn. You somehow it exists. You don't even learn any better from your previous mistakes. So why am I even going to bother trying to convince you otherwise about all of this? I mean, that's the thing that gets me right there. Is what I don't understand is that you say that we should play this differently. It's just you know, I'm done. I'm not going to do any further of this unless until tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to do this until tomorrow, but as of now, I am not going to continue any further. So right now, I'm actually going to load up another game called Street Racing Syndicate. I'm actually going to enjoy this for quite a while. Scrooge Grand Theft Auto Online. I'm not going to play it anymore.
I know, but fuck it, right? Chad's having a bash at his.
DDG's going to have a hard time just understanding everything as to what I say. He's just a practical idiot. He's basically one of the Three Stooges. In DDG, if you're watching this right now, do keep in mind that I said that because literally you are one. You want to say that you're not joking around with trying to get me to act like this is Midnight Club? Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not joking around either. I'm not gonna act like it. Because I know full on truth, it ain't even relatable. Actually, no, I'm not gonna play this. The stream just ends up implementing this incorrectly. The stream's a little bit off, so I'm not actually gonna play this. The resolution is just acting up for the game, so I'm not actually gonna play it. As much as I like to, I shouldn't. Let's see Mafia 2, actually, so that way... What does this clown want? Okay. It ain't the clown, actually. It's someone else. Well, this stream is acting up actually. Let me check. So it's actually my game. My game is actually making the stream a lot more worse. So I'm not even gonna bother trying to play that. I'm actually gonna bother I think I'm gonna load up Wolfenstein. Wait, do I have Wolfenstein? Wait. What's the alternate source for getting to play Wolfenstein differently? I think I remembered. Didn't I have it around here? Was it like, oh, it's EC Wolf. I see. Oh, wait, I actually have it right there. What am I even trying to do? So I'm gonna. Now what's gonna be annoying is that you're probably not able to see the gameplay, so I'm actually gonna add a display so that way you can be able to get a glimpse of the gameplay. And I'm editing this to swapped to Wolfenstein 3D. I think I'll actually have more fun playing that than playing GTA Online. Overall, GTA Online is just boring. Hold on. It's actually obnoxious to hear this music alone. Yeah, overall, I actually think I'm actually enjoying this game much more better than Midnight Street, Midnight Shift 5. Oh, I could only assume DGG is watching it. If you haven't watched the previous set of minutes of the stream, you missed out on the part where I was playing GTA 5, aka Midnight Shift Club 5. Yeah, I'm not taking this community seriously. You can go ahead and ban me all you want, or call me on the Discord. I don't really care. My profile picture is that Ronald McDonald character. You'll see me right there. Go ahead, call me in. I don't really care what you do. I'm telling you right away. I'm just disappointed. I'm pretty much pissed about your stupidity. What? So overall, because of this little fanfiction, I decided, since I got bored really easily to play Wolfenstein. I don't care what you say. Like, honestly, I don't.
Oh,
Overall, I don't like the little fanfiction that he played. I made it up to 50% career, but literally, my mind says otherwise. Stupidity at its finest. It didn't change. I'm not quite surprised that DBG relies on this stupid fanfiction to try to supposedly bring back Midnight Club, but it literally ain't gonna come back. I'll just say that. Anyways, Grand Theft Auto was a waste of my time. And by Grand Theft Auto, I'm talking about Grand Theft Auto 5. Oh, and DDG, you want to sit by your faces and say that GTA community is dead? Boy, it has been dead a long time ago. So I don't even know what you're trying to say. Because you know why? Rockstar doesn't even care, as I said, about their community, nor their fans, nor their fan pages. Nothing. They don't care at all. I mean, sure, they'll care about it, them here and there, but overall, in general, they don't care. You cannot tell me otherwise. And no one even cares if you make a community try to get people away from the normal GTA Online. It doesn't make a difference. It could be ruined either way. So no matter how much you try to make a difference, there will be no difference. Overall, I don't even care what the community does. Down, they could go ahead and do that all they like. Just leave me the hell out of it. Ooh. Nice. Let me ask you this then. If you were to play a first person, I want to see how much make on Wolfenstein. See if you could do any better than what I'm currently doing as of now. How much score can you make on Wolfenstein is my question. And how can you make it through the whole entire level 1? I want to know real badly. Since you want to know what I think about Midnight Street Club 5, if I can make it through for a certain degree and try to enjoy it, aka not even enjoying it at all. And I want to see how much score you can make in this game, and I want to see if you can make it through this level on all. That's the only thing I'm saying. The only thing is, you gotta buy Wolfenstein and you gotta download EC Wolf. And I mean Wolfenstein 3D. Nice, I got a life. He's watching this stream. Telling me that I'm the why racing games are dead. Give me a break. They've been dying out since Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012. I do want to keep in mind about that, considering the fact that Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012 was the biggest screw up that EA has ever made. So you can't sit idly by the expressions that say I'm the reason why racing games are just downright dead. That'd be like me trying to say that the reason why FPS games are dead is because of you, for the most stupidest reason. I mean, that's literally the most stupidest reason I've ever heard. The only way FPS games are dead is the fact that, and eventually, Battle Royale became the case and became all the popular, and therefore, people are buying Battle Passes in order to get stuff, and that's what ruins the FPS game. But I don't even think you're gonna think about that. You know why? Because you're just downright dumb, as I said. I mean, I've learned about this ever since the first video I made in regards to you. I've done this since I had the GTA 5 video. And that's about it. So you can't expect me to say otherwise that you're actually smart. Because literally, you don't know better. It's no wonder why the world's gone AWOL. And the worst case scenario is that it's the world of gaming. And this revolves around racing games. Is the fact that people like DDG are just coming to the fact that we killed off the racing when it was the corporations themselves that screwed them over in various ways that they do not know yet. Or that they know and they don't really care. Like literally. This is literally someone telling me about all of this stuff when I cannot honestly determine. I don't even know what to say. This world's filled with ultimate downright idiocy. It's saying I'm the only reason why we're not getting a midnight club. Really? I'm the reason. Well, the true reason is the fact that it isn't really me. The true reason is Rockstar Games. You know why? Because Rockstar Games don't even care. They'll focus on Grand Theft Auto as much as they like to their own leisure without even making a proper brand new Midnight Club game. And that's me hypothetically speaking because literally, what other Midnight Club game has ever came out after Midnight Club Los Angeles? Aside from the port for PSP Midnight Club LA, I hardly even seen any other game that has been released by Rockstar San Diego so far. And that's not safe to say that they cannot do it, or that I'm the real reason as to why we're not gonna get a Midnight Club. Is the fact that it's the fact that Rockstar Games doesn't even want it to be done in the first place, number one, and considering the fact that Grand Theft Auto, at the end of the day, Grand Theft Auto is the best-selling game that is ever made by them, as a franchise. Nice. Number two, number two, it's possible enough that I died right there. Anyways, reason number two is because Rockstar San Diego is losing their touch on making racing games. So they're not even going to bother that much if they're not going to be focusing on brand new racing games, if they're just not doing the way they've done it so far before. Try like Midtown Madness. Rockstar San Diego was Angel Studios or the acquisition by Rockstar. They did so well on the Midtown Madness, even some people had some memories about this game, even though I've never heard this game in my own expertise. But I know that some people are going to say that the game was good because Angel Studios made the game series possible, and it was pretty cool. I don't blame them. But the corporation doesn't want a brand new Midnight Club, number one. Number two, Angel Studios is losing their touch, considering the fact that the main core of the team that made the racing game genre very well, such as Midnight Club and or Midtown Madness, are just stepping down fired from the business as usual. And literally, this is a big brain moment. Something that you don't have. And you're trying to tell me that I'm the reason why Midnight Club is gonna die out. This is just idiocy. I mean, let me ask you this. Midnight Club, when was it specifically said that you needed to drive a sedan as your first car? None, never. it didn't say anywhere in Midnight Club that you have to start off with 10. This unless you had enough money for the Jetta in Midnight Club 3. But other than that, you don't start off with a sedan. Actually, that logic is flawed. Number 2, the story inside of Midnight Club, either it be Midnight Club 2 or 3 or Los Angeles, makes more better sense than what your hot pile of mess was. Overall, your fan fiction, your community is just out of touch, out of place. The owners is just the development of this community is downright going down to the drain, considering the fact that you decide to think that it should become a video game, a separate video game from the original Grand Theft Auto 5, in which case, it ain't there. I mean, I don't see it on the Steam site, I don't see it on the Xbox, so you're just straight up lying. Go ahead and tell me otherwise. I'll be waiting for that. Honestly, I don't even give a shit what this guy thinks. At least I'm temporary or probably permanently done with Midnight Street Club 5 because this is just an obnoxious piece of junk that doesn't even deserve the day of light. I would say it's the abandonware of the community for Grand Theft Auto. Some people that are with the DDGX28 are gonna disagree. I don't really care what you say. It ain't gonna change my mind. Let's go ahead and wait till this guy is sold out. You know what? all cards down. Let's just go ahead into VC and get this crap over with. I got some stuff to say inside of the stream. And honestly, it's not gonna sound pleasant. Let's just go ahead and wait this one out. Honestly, what's the point of this stupid game voice chat, DDG? This is just honestly pointless. Jesus. Now just type it down. So you want to say I am the reason why we can't get midnight club. You midnight club. Let me be straight on one thing. This is by far the most farce comment I could have. Straight up, I'm not playing around either. Like, this is honestly something stupid. I could be honest right there. What is he gonna say? He's gonna come up with something stupid. I see him typing right now. Oh, I don't want. I don't even try. If he has actually watched my stream as of now, yes. The word starts with B and ends with G. Can you guess what that word is? It does not dismiss the fact that I tried and that this shitfest is boring as hell, that I prefer to play Street Racing Syndicate or even Street Legal Racing in Redline or even Forza Horizon more than this boring, uh, boring and stupid, biased piece of shit. It was boring to begin with, considering the fact I mostly played alone because, as God have mercy, the racing was abs is absolute dog water that everyone would end up crashing, and one of those people pretty much ends up is forever will forever be hated by me, and it is the number one true fact that you cannot race for shit in any other game. Prove me wrong, and then I will be convinced. I want him to prove me wrong. If he could prove me wrong on actually making a video, I'm talking about a side's trail out. Street, street, hold on. Let me think. Trail out, Super Street, GTA 5, any game, any mobile games. Then I will accept the fact that he's actually quite intriguing to race against. But overall, I'm not going to accept the fact that he's actually good at racing. I'm going to accept the fact still that he's absolute dog water unless he can manage to change my mind otherwise. So don't expect me to say by the faces to change my mind cuz literally I'm not going to do that at all. You could try to I mean, DDG could try to convince me otherwise. If he's watching this video, he'll try to comment to tell me otherwise. I don't care. It's not going to prove me wrong by doing stupid comments. You want to prove me wrong, you do the racing. But besides that, if you can't even do that, just know your role and shut up. Because literally, you cannot race at all. Even Black Panther would probably do a way more better job. No wonder why he's out of your league, because he's actually way more better at doing racing games more often, and more the less likely that is not Grand Theft Auto, that is not Super Street the game, more so than you could ever do so. You just like defecate yourself to thinking you're the best and no one could compare themselves against you. But when it comes to proving to the plate against other online players, you fail at every turn in Forza Horizon or even any other game else that isn't Grand Theft Auto or Super Street the game. Like, you can't just tell me otherwise and just accept the fact that this is true. Because literally, this is not even the case. And I'll just say that much. So, you know what? I don't know. I don't even know if I want to continue this any further. Because literally, this is insipid. This is the most stupidest thing that a community could ever do. Like, this is the most stupid thing that people who like racing could do for a community of Grand Theft Auto 5 to make it seem like it's better, but their ideas are based on Rockstar created racetracks and are just basically. It's just bland. It's just boring. It's just annoying to get over with. And trying to tell me that I should play this differently? Really? What about this? How about I tell you to play what? Midnight Mafia 2 differently and expect it to be like a Need for Speed game? You're gonna say no, right? Then how am I gonna then how am I gonna play this game differently? Like, honestly, this is the most insipid thing I've ever heard of. This is why I don't like idiots running around the community inside of gaming. Honestly, that's how life is. And I cannot just determine what the community wants or what it's gonna get. Anything's inevitable. What's he gonna say now? What's he gonna say? I'm honestly wondering what he's gonna say right now. I mean, to be fair, that's true. It's got to be true. Let's screw this. I'm not even gonna live stream it anymore. If DDG is gonna prove me wrong, he's gonna have to prove me wrong. I mean, actually, no. He can't even do that now. Like, that opportunity is long gone. Trying to tell me to play this game differently, screw that. If you watch this live stream, you're gonna be a little bit too late, DDG. Because here's what I'm going to say. You want to try to tell me to play this differently? You You are an absolute idiot. This is why I don't even want to do this stupid live stream to begin with. I had my hunch that I wanted to do it. But Lord have mercy that this is ultimately a waste of my time. Like, trying to do the first half of it is not the fact that my computer cannot run it. It could run it to some extent. It's the fact that how boring this is. This is literally boring. And racing is just plain annoying with other online players. Because they'll end up crashing anywhere, anytime. So it won't even matter. And the player base is small inside of this stupid crap. So you're telling me that I should play with other online players when literally there's just 4 of us inside of this stupid Discord. You know what? I might as well just leave it at some point. Want to tell me to get a better laptop before I start talking shit? You want to talk shit about racing games that don't live up to your expectations? I could talk as much as I want to. Because you know what? Unlike you, I don't get bashed in the head by a heavy stone 10 times. I try. I try any game I find to my extent to of liking. Like, if it intrigues me, then I'll give it a try. If it doesn't, I'm not even going to bother. This is not a video game. Midnight Street Club 5 is not a video game. It's just stupid fan fiction, and I should have not even bothered trying it out. Because, Lord have mercy, how much stupidity is contained within this. Yeah, you want to know why Midnight Club didn't get enough sales? It's because the fact that Rocks. That's another thing. Because Grand Theft Auto 4 had more sales than Midnight Club. Arcade physics. There were literally arcade physics inside of the previous Midnight Club games. You trying to bring it back just wants to make me puke. I'm sorry, but it literally wants to make me puke through death. That's for sure. Honestly, I hate. You know what? Here's the thing, and I'm gonna say this, DDG. I don't care how much you try to slice it. This is a stupid fanfiction you made. It's pointless. No one's literally gonna enjoy it. There are not very much fans that actually enjoy this, unlike some other people. But still, there's not very much people that enjoy this. So honestly, I'm not even going to try this stupid crap anymore. I'm not going to try to do this stupid fan fiction anymore. I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore. So without further ado, I'm